back because I get a little frustrated watching some of these platforms and the lack of videos. And also, I'm seeing the information, trying to help. I'm not a believer that you have to pay to get attention. Just not a fan of that. Not a fan of that at all. I don't do it on my channel, and I don't like it on others. So, with that being said, I just don't like it. So I'm going to show you what's going on, because there are those, and I'm not going to give out all my sources, because trying to help, it's like, why should I? Why should I? I'll just do it myself. You know what I'm saying? It's such bullshit. Let me show you. And like I said, I'm not giving out this source. And this source is alleging that it's possible B-1 bombers doing this because of the explosions. That's not confirmed. But this is what's going on. I think it'd be a little bit more brighter, to say the least. If that it could be far. It's quite a bit actually going on in the distance. They're hitting quite a bit of targets. Either that, or it's a munitions area and things are exploding on the ground. But allegedly, this is what's going on right now. What's up, Bellman? Long time no see. What's up, Ryder and Will? And trust me, it's active. So I'm not going to sit there when I know and I'm frustrated that what the fuck? So this is in Shiraz. And this is coming from the other side. So if they're reporting it, it's a short clip. Shiraz. But at least we're seeing what's coming in and not being worried about demonetization. I can't take it. It's very frustrating. So I decided, you know what? I'm coming on. All right, that's the same video that we just seen. Where is this coming from? Holy shit. Keshem. Just now. Oh, it's coming in. Keshem. That's a large explosion, whatever the hell that was. Let's go back.
Boom.
That's a pretty large explosion. And that looks like the same video, but actually zoomed in. Now that, yep, he's zooming in.
We do the نگاه. Yo.
So you could see that looks like the same video or from the same person but zoomed in. What is this? And this, allegedly something's going on in Kuwait and I thought I saw Bahrain. Avaz. Here's one from Avaz.
سعد. احترق. في سعد. احترق.
They're coming in like crazy, the video clips.
في سعد.
And usually when they put it, regime supporters put it in Iran, it's pretty credible. What the hell is this? I'm not seeing where this is coming from. Oh, he just posted it. Bandar Abbas. Bandar Abbas. Hi, Amy. Wow. That one you clearly seen. Bandar Abbas. You just got home? Like I said, I don't care about monetization. I just care about getting the information out there. I don't worry about those things. Explosions in Keshem. What is this? More video from Bandar Abbas.
حاجی تپه داره میزنه.
Let's see what this one looks like. Let me rewind it.
حاجی تپه داره میزنه. خدا. کجا اصلا؟ معلوم نیست کجا میزنه.
You can see the smoke.
نمیدونم.
Doesn't look like they're gonna show much else. We already seen that video. That was an impact for sure. You could see it. I'll show it again. Right there. They're sharing it. Bandar Abbas. It's coming in like crazy. Alright, Vahid just put the same one. What is this now? I gotta wait to see. Wow. Wow. I don't know where this is. He hasn't put the information in yet. But this one looks crazy. I'm waiting to see if he puts where this is from. He usually puts the video and then the info underneath. But we'll just look at it for now. Holy shit. Is this Ukraine? Because that fire looks like maybe the wildberry. I don't know yet. I gotta wait. Gotta wait. I don't know where this is coming from. I'm thinking this might be in Russia. He hasn't put any information yet. I'll go back. Okay, now I know what it is. Holy shit. This is Iran. A brutal and treacherous American attack on several Iranian cities in the south of the country. Holy shit. You're not going to see this on Steve's.
Oh.
Wait till you see the next one. It's coming in like crazy.
I
That's the Avaz one, you just posted it? Wait till you see the next one. I want to see this one again.
Oh.
Wait till you see the next one. This looks like something a B1 would drop. I don't know. This looks pretty big. It could just be a massive fire. Look at this one. Oh no, he took it down? He fucking took it down. He took it off. It was a massive explosion. He took it off. Holy shit, it was massive. Damn, I should have showed it while it was up. He took it down. It showed a massive fire explosion with a big column of smoke. He removed it. Holy sh! Let me see what you got, Will. That's the one. That's the one. And he took it down. Probably because he didn't want people to see it on another account. This is the one I seen. The one you posted. That's the one I was describing. I did click on yours. There's a delay, Will. Holy. It looks like they're hitting them hard. It's funny. He hasn't posted that on his Telegram account. Only on his X account. We've pretty much seen these. I'll show them again. Damn, it's not letting me translate. Yeah, right, Ryder? What's up, 006? And Bob, happy birthday. Happy birthday to Bob. CND boy. Happy birthday. And hello to Tammy. All right, hold on. I just want to show these from earlier. Let me just look at it. There's nothing to really see on that one. I think it was more about the kids in the background. What's up, Bean? And to be honest, I saw that video that he didn't want to show. It looks like a drone. Doesn't look like a fighter jet. Looks like a drone. What's up, Adam? Do you guys want to see the video? Did you see it? What they were saying over Keshem, that they were claiming it's this one. Look at it. Allegedly. It looks like there's smoke coming from it, whatever. This is the one that everybody was talking about. I don't know about that. With the lights on like that? Flying over enemy territory? I ain't buying it. Not buying it. I'm waiting for more to come in, but the one that Will shared, that I seen, then he took it down in an Iran, media outlet. Then took it down. I was like, oh, he don't want to show that. Oopsie. And I'll re-click on Will's link from World War III Monitor. just so you guys could see it again. But he's getting it from War Front Witness. I have not seen that posted on his account, though. I don't know. Maybe this is the one he removed right away. What's up, Tammy? So, yeah, this is the one also. And like Ryder said, damn. And now Telegram has gone quiet. I had to come on because I know what's going on by seeing what's going on, but I get frustrated because I know the videos is associated with it, and I'm watching them on my phone. I'm like, whoa, this is cray cray. And like I said, I'm not concerned about monetization here. Not about that for me. I don't know. A lot of smoke, but I don't know where this is because they didn't put. Let me just click on the comments, see what they're saying. A thick plume of smoke is rising. Where is it? You can sense the smell of gunpowder in the film. They're not, none of them are saying where this is from. Weird. How many missiles have been hit so far? The translation is poor. Avaz. Okay, so that is Avaz. Now I know where this video was taken. Jesus. Took a little research. There's a lot of smoke in the air. So it looks like this place was hit pretty hard, huh? Based on all the smoke? Yeah, I can't. I get frustrated, you know? Because I want to see the videos associated for things that I'm seeing. And I'm trying to help him in chat, but I'm not going to waste my time. No offense. But I want to see what's going on. I'm saying, Steve, please check Vahid. Oh, I don't know what this is, but I'm going to wait. Well, let's look. Holy. Oh, that's the one we seen earlier, but closer up. From a different angle. Avaz again. Hold on. Right there. Whoa. Whoa. That is cray cray. Damn. Yeah, I mean, I'm seeing the video and it's hard to get the video out of Iran. Photos. This is like actually the best I've seen in quite some time coming out of Iran, just saying. And they look intense. Another video. Same one. We just seen it. They're sharing it now. What the hell was that? Yeah, that's been the pattern, Mark. But that doesn't mean the pattern is going to stick. They may change that up. They're trying to create the illusion of a pattern, maybe to the Iranians. Because then, after this is over, CENTCOM is done for tonight, whatever. But what if they're not done? What if that's what they want them to believe by the pattern? And then something bigger comes. I don't know. You never know. Oh yeah, this has been, well, I don't know about that. It looks like, I don't know, because the activity seems to happen late at night, early morning hours for them, Eugene, but they may not be sleeping at night. That, I would say, hard to sleep at night when all this is going on. And Pakistan is now threatening the Houthis in case they attack one of their ships. Yeah. Yep. It's coming in a lot, so I'm just going to sit here and wait. What are they saying now? New York Times. Iran has rejected a ceasefire proposal put forward by Trump. What? And the proposal was conveyed to Tehran by Iraq Prime Minister Ali al-Zardi, according to officials. Bullshit. They're the ones. The president announced days ago that he didn't accept the ceasefire proposal. Now they're trying to flip it to say that he asked them. Bullshit. Bullshit. I call bullshit on that big time. Now they're saying injuries amongst civilians. I don't know if that's Avaz, wherever they're claiming. It's coming in. There's a lot coming in now. And then we'll soon hear about attacks in Kuwait, Jordan, and everywhere else. Uh-oh. Vahid just put a different video. Video circulating in unofficial government channels with the caption, explosions from the attack in Avaz. He's saying this is a video circulating, so he's not confirming it. He's careful with that. See, that's what I mean. He's careful with that. He said it's circulating. That's the one we've seen. That is the one we've seen circulating. That would be correct. And we saw the close-up shot from a different angle of the same one. And now he's showing that clip that Warfront Witness put. And again, Avaz. Now he's sharing it. It's kind of weird because he tries to confirm stuff too before he posts this one. Oh, it's going crazy on Telegram. So yeah, he's not posted it. And like I said, he waits. He tries to get confirmation. Holy shit, what is this? Avaz. It looks like Avaz is getting smashed. Oh my, he just put this. Whoa, wait a minute. We gotta rewind. It looks like they already had hit some targets in the smoke, and then they just keep pounding it. Look at that. Wow. Now, that looks like that could be from B1s. I don't know. These look pretty massive in size. What do you guys think? You think this is just ordinary? Oh shit, I hit the wrong one. You think that's just ordinary missiles coming from fighter jets? I don't know. Oh, he just removed that video. Lucky we seen it. He just removed it. U.S. strikes in Avaz, Bandar Abbas, and Damascus, etc. Yeah, it looks like they're really... He said it was an ammo, probably depot. It's very possible just based on... Hold on. Oh, they're just repeating about the... Iranian officials said the offer called for a temporary ceasefire, but Tehran refused it because it did not address the future of the Strait of Hormuz. Well, they can go screw themselves. Really. Go screw yourself. They want total control of the strait? Are they delusional? I mean, they're delusional, right? We hit a munition stash. That's what I figured. And the stash went bang. That makes sense. That's what it looks like. Yeah, it kind of appears that way. Yeah, we have a killer. We have a great bunch in here in chat. It's not like all the other chats where it's majority nonsensical. We try to keep it real and respectful, objective, and everybody can express their opinions without being attacked. At least that's what I hope for. What the hell are they just putting that? They just put a red thing, a meme. Ali BK just put this red thing flashing. Like, what the hell does that mean? I don't know what to make of that. Here we go. They're posting it now about the rejection of the ceasefire. I hope I don't get disturbed tonight. Oh, it's right. It's Kendrick. That's fine. All right. Waiting for more. You want? Please, if you can. Because now you want some for now? I got some here for now if you want.
I got 3 right now.
Okay, take them. Take them. Because I got a few here. Usually that sound on my phone means Telegram is coming. You'll hear it here. If it's related. Usually it is. There it is. My phone gets the notification first. It's weird. Kermanshaw. Here we go. Conversation Vahid is putting. 319 Kermanshaw. A loud explosion was heard. Now a strong explosion. Not just now an explosion in Kermanshaw. 320. This is like now. Just now. Literally, like, just now. Kermanshaw. He's getting reports of explosions. Explosions in the city of Khorramabad, western Iran. They're hitting all over the place. This is pretty big right now. I'm going to tell you that right now. I don't know what, of course, I don't know what they're targeting, but somebody mentioned about the munitions. That's very, very, very possible. It's the oh shit button was pushed 009. That's what it looks like. That's why I was like, oh, what is that? It's like red alert. No words, just that. Flashing in red, a red circle flashing. I hope it ends soon, Eugene. I hope you're right. I really hope you're right. I hope you're right. I think many of us agree with you. You never know who's lurking and watching and is pro-regime. Again, they're saying it hit to explosion in the city of Khorramabad, western Iran. It's coming out on a lot of different accounts right now. Screw the War Powers Act. Bean? That was never going to go nowhere. You know that. Veto, filibuster, that was never going to go anywhere. It is definitely about the strait. I agree with that. Totally agree with that, though. That's all political nonsense. You know that. What's up, KJ? If the Iranians are defeated and the Iranians are set free, I will go to church. Sounds like you haven't been to church in a long time, Eugene. Are the strikes worth getting out of bed? They've been significant. As of what I've seen so far, KJ, they have been significant. This is not just taking out, well, it doesn't appear to be. It looks like a missile battery or a radar. This looks big. Whatever they're hitting looks big. Yeah, country, that's true. Country and politics see it otherwise. I agree with that. I wonder if Trump's getting ready to sit on. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't know about the big red button. It's more like give the go. To go hard. Maybe while sitting down somewhere. I don't know about that. You think the right would do it? The moderates and the Democrats, yes. Oh shit, what is this? I don't want to just get all into a political thing here right now, but I don't know where this is, but I'm going to show you because he's been removing stuff. Before he removes it and regrets it, I'm going to put it. And then we'll find out where this is from. So it looks like it was hit. Could this be a vase? Could that be a vase? The munitions? Could be. But I got to show these videos because they're pulling them down. Some of them. They put it up and then they remove. All right, hold on. Translation. That's Bandar Abbas. That was Bandar Abbas. That we just seen. So this was Bandar Abbas. Holy shit. And like being said, this has a lot to do with the strait. It is different angles. But this is Bandar Abbas. This is not Avaz. The earlier one was Avaz. This is Bandar Abbas. This is a different place. It looks similar, but that was a different location. The other ones were Avaz. I just hope no interruptions. That's the thing right now. Military aircraft are flying over Erbil. So now they're... But that's not their military aircraft. That's ours. Military aircraft are flying over Erbil in the Kurdistan region of Iraq. Whatever this means. And they could be going into Western Iran. I don't know. Don't know. This is very fluid right now. Reports of U.S. airstrikes on Khorramabad, Iran's Loristan province. Another location. Reports of U.S. airstrikes on Khorramabad, Iran's Loristan province. So that's a different location. Uh-oh, what did he put here now? According to Tasnim, the deputy governor of the Khuzestan province for security affairs announced that at 2:50 a.m., so that was a while ago, areas near the cities of Andameshk and Omideya were targeted by U.S. missile attack. Yeah, kinetic explosion possibly. I'd agree, but he made a promise: one more soldier's death and he'd end Iran. Iran's still standing. It is a debate, Bean, that you're bringing up a legitimate debate. Absolutely. Hi, Navy Mom.
Sorry to interrupt you.
Oh.
You're saying all that box with all kinds of fruits and
That is AB, ma. Okay, I'm live. Just don't waste your time. I don't want to say that. WCL24 is getting current from Reuters. Well, like I said, there are some, and I'm the one that told Steve, but there are some accounts that I see that is almost like in real time. Vahid Online is one of them. And he's been solid. I have to say, he's been solid. Okay, we've seen that video already. This is what they're posting on the media outlets on the other side. U.S. official. I hate when they say that because we don't. Trump is considering return to levels of attack similar to what was seen at the beginning of the war. We've heard that. It's not new. An aircraft has activated the emergency transponder code 7700 after departing King Abdullah Air Base in Saudi Arabia. I don't feel like going to Flight Radar to look at that. Maybe somebody else wants to, but that's what they're saying. An emergency 7700 over Saudi Arabia. You guys might want to look at Flight Radar to look more into that. Trump has to quit making promises that we don't keep. Well, is it over yet? You know what I mean? We have to see if promises will be fulfilled. But I definitely get your point, Thomas. Definitely. I know. Yeah. Again, Eugene, I get your point too, but also understand what Bean is saying. I mean, there's a lot of ways to look at this. And you also have the Republicans that lost their primaries and are currently in Congress. And because the president supported the opposing candidate and they beat them, well, now they're just like going on some kind of revenge. We're going to screw you now thing. You guys know what I'm saying. We're not going to make it easy for you with our last 6 months till January. Again, you could look at this a lot of different ways. What's up, Daryl? Daryl, I saw your message. I had a feeling the weather might be an issue with Starship. There is no evidence of an attack on the city of Desville. I haven't heard anything about Desville tonight. That's the first I even heard about it. Yes, the rhinos. Or some might even call them more Republican moderates. I'm just being objective. Some may put more of a moderate label on them. Tomorrow they're going to try again? Yes, I absolutely hate the way Trump doesn't show emotion, at least some real passion about. He doesn't want to show that. He thinks that could be deemed as a weakness. If I had to come to some kind of a conclusion on that, but I understand for Americans, because it also is about the swaying of public opinion here. I and personal friends saw the pullout. We have no faith in these government policies or the policies with handling war. Yeah, we signed up. We know that. The what if, but we don't want a repeat. I can totally understand that. Totally. You guys are all bringing up absolutely great points. And you know, no one can say you're right or wrong. I agree with the vast majority of what you guys discuss in that chat. Yeah, well, maybe he's been like that with them all his life. Just when he won the election. Again, everybody's their character makeup is different. He's very stern. He's always been that way. Even because I grew up in New York, so I know, even with back in the day, he was always in charge, no matter what. Everything went through the president, well, at that time, through him, Trump, in his business affairs. Nothing ever got passed or done without it coming across his desk. Totally in control at all times. And as a businessman and his mentor, it's a ruthlessness of success. That's embedded in his personality. I'm not making excuses, but to him, everything is business, and it can even be with his family and being tough. You know, I don't know. Daryl. You know, that's interesting. That's true. I've never seen him photographed eating. I've never thought about that. Yeah, that's different. Holding something but not taking a bite out of something, you know, like eating. He is 80. He just turned 80. I apologize if there's stuff going on in the background, but mom is just talking. I don't know who she's talking to. Exactly, Bean. That's exactly what I said. He's very stern. Yes. And that's another thing, because a lot of people, even those that oppose him, even those that publicly he goes after, they say behind closed doors, he's the most funny, friendly, cordial person. I've heard of that numerous times. Even those that he publicly goes after and behind closed doors, he's friendly with them. You know what I mean? And that's another thing. He's never had alcohol. So again, okay, hold on. What is this? What is this? The moment of the American aggression against Bandar Abbas. This is inside a building. Hold on. Wow. So I'm thinking these are apartments, like on the floor of a building. Right? Those look like different apartment doors. That's what it looks like to me. I'm looking at yeah, that looks like a building with apartments. Are we seeing this already? American aggression in Bandar Abbas. Have we seen that video already? I don't know if I want to replay it because it's spreading. I mean, I'll show it one more time for maybe somebody who hasn't seen it. But Bandar Abbas, it's the same video we played. So we already played that, but just in case. That is terrifying. Imagine. And yeah, those are on the regular in Bandar Abbas. But okay, Vahid is putting communication right now. 3:05. This happened a little while ago. Kandab. A very loud explosion was heard. Kandab was hit at 3:05 a.m. Terrifying sounds are being heard. Just now, the Anarak Air Base in Nain was attacked. I'm from Yazad. From the top of Taft near Shiku, a heavy attack was carried out. It was a very loud sound. It seems like there was an attack. A loud explosion was heard. 2 explosions in a row. The sound was terrifying. Borojerd was attacked. A very loud explosion was heard. 2 explosions, one after the other. He's getting all kinds of reports from people. Something else is going on somewhere else. Now, I can look this up where this is. Let's see on a map. Because I'm not familiar with this. Let's see where they're reporting this from. Where in the country? It's central. It's like, it's to the east of Isfahan. That's central Iran. So they're hitting all over the place. That's where those reports are coming in. Right now. I better show the video and we'll find out where it's from after, because again, they've been pulling their videos. And I don't know why, but they've been pulling them. It looks like they see aircraft or something up there. Let me play that again. I don't have the headphones on, so I don't know necessarily if there's sound. I'm assuming they're reporting aircraft. I'm assuming. Let me see what it says. Military aircraft are flying over the skies of the capital of Baghdad and other Iraqi cities. Some wave might be coming into Iran. Or leaving. After the strikes. All over Iraq. The American strike targeted a building belonging to the Telecommunications Regulatory Authority in Bandar Abbas. Oh my God, Gene Simmons. Josh says demons are real and they are in IRGC, no doubt in my mind. Power outage in Bandar Abbas, Will is saying in chat. I'd assume leaving. That's what I'm thinking too, Bean. That's why I said leaving. Because it looks like they hit a lot of targets in western Iran or even central Iran, and they may be heading back. I don't know. But that's why I had to throw in the leaving part. I may need coffee. When was it announced on CENTCOM 6:45 they started the operations? The other night it would normally lasted an hour and 15 minutes. So we're an hour and a half in right now. Based on the CENTCOM post. Alright, I'm waiting. I'm going to put the video because I don't want it to be... Because they, like I said... This is the aircraft. Another, maybe a closer shot of it. I'll play it again. Probably over Iraq. And like being said, question is, are they Going into Iran or leaving Iran and heading back? I don't know. Coming from the south, exit up north into the green zone, Allied region. Doubt it's U.S. too low. Over Iraq? I don't know exactly where in Iraq that was taken. There was a line of tankers leaving the UK earlier. I'm not aware. I did not see. I didn't check flight radar for that. I mean, could be taking off or leaving. Yeah, I don't. It's hard to say. I'm just sitting here waiting. Being anyone in chat that is a mod, if you see anything, post the links. I'm just sitting here now waiting. Usually after we hear about a lot of strikes, there's a lull. And that could be an indication it's winding down, and then we'll see the CENTCOM post. And then we'll hear the Iranian response, and then we could see an Iranian response. That's been the pattern. And once CENTCOM announces it's done, you can still see residual reports coming in, but it's pretty much already happened, though they're just posting about it. So I'll wrap it when I see the CENTCOM. Actually, I got to keep the CENTCOM up on my other monitor. Oh, I did fill up today. What? Yeah, that was the last post. 6:45 p.m. it started. So gas went up by 10 cents. The premium here was $4.29. Now it's $4.39. I still had to fill up. That's New York for you, with all the taxes. I bet you it's higher in the city. I bet you the price of gas is higher in the city. All right, I'll keep an eye on CENTCOM. Telegram went quiet. New explosions in Konarak. I only now have one big beautiful until they come back. What's up, Sean? How are you? Well, at least you got to spend some time with your parents, Sean. Oh! Update. And he sent it Tuesday, but I didn't see it till today. Sep contacted me. And, I don't know if I could read to you what he's gone through, but it ain't good. I don't know. I don't think I should read it, actually. It's serious. Oh my God. It's serious. His mom is good. What did he send me as an ex? Oh, okay. He sent me a link about the explosions the other night, Tuesday night, when the Parchin nuclear site near Tehran was allegedly being struck. All I can tell you, I am not going to reveal what he told me because it's serious. Unless he came on with me at some point, I'll let him tell you if he wants to do that. But I am not putting out his private what he told me because it's serious. which thank God they're both okay, but it got really serious. And that's why he had to stop. You text him in private, tell him I sent him my love, please. But it's serious. That's why he went dark. Sean, at least I heard from him, thank God. But I am not. I just wanted to everybody to know that I did hear from him, and that he and his mom are okay. They're sharing the same videos. Explosions occurred at the Jask port in southern Iran. Power outages have been reported in several areas of Bandar Abbas following the U.S. attack. Sean, private message him. I'm not going to give any indication of what happened. You need to talk to him. If you can talk to him privately. But it was serious. Like serious. I had a feeling it was serious because he just went dark as far as doing things. It's serious. Let's just say we were worried for a reason. I know I was, because like I said before, and I told him, you know what I told him? I'll tell you what I told him. I had to, because I still feel bad. I said, oh my God, I'm glad to hear from you. Tell Mom I send my love. Let's talk offline. Dude, I'm still, I told him I'm still streaming about Iran. I want all those regime gone permanently. I was worried about both of you due to what we discussed in the past. And I told him, trust no one. And then I said, though I really pissed you off for good reason, which I hate myself for, I would never betray you ever. That's what I wrote. That was the last thing I wrote. He hasn't responded because he's probably, but I did write that. Though I really pissed you off for good reason, which I hate myself for it. I do. I would never betray him. That was my last message to him. Because I can own up when I'm wrong. And I can admit when I was wrong. Some people can never. I definitely was wrong. And I own it. Anyway. Let's see what's going on. What's Vahid? More conversations being sent. More people reaching out to Vahid. Something. Just now, 3:43 a.m., so like a little over a half hour ago, I heard a faint sound from East Tehran air defense system. The East Tehran air defense system was activated. The sound seems to be coming from the Hakime area. The East Tehran air defense system is active. Hello, I heard an explosion in Pardis, Tehran, presumably from the air defense systems. And it just fired again. It is now active. Sounds of air defense in East Iran. And he said there's other messages being sent specifying different neighborhoods in East and Northeast Tehran, but I won't be relaying them anymore because the content is repetitive. So there seems to be anti-aircraft defense systems going on in Eastern Tehran. But that's it. No reports of strikes, no reports of explosions, just it's been activated. And now they're saying here, air defense activity over Eastern Tehran. The defenses are intercepting hostile objects in the sky over the capital city of Tehran. I would think it's drones. I may be wrong. Intense U.S. airstrikes target Taft and Yazd. We already showed that on the map. Intense. And this is coming from an Iranian account. Agreed. Isfahan isn't far from there. Thomas says northeast Tehran really popping off now. That's what I'm saying. Multiple explosions in northeast Tehran and air defense ongoing. So now you're seeing where they're reporting. Is it WW3? Yeah, I know KJ, you were communicating with him. I would try to reach out to him and just send your love and prayers to him and his mom. I'm in the middle of Tehran, but I didn't hear the explosion. So Motion, hi Motion, how are you? Motion, how the heck are you? Prayers for all of you. Praying for you and your families and your neighbors and all those in Iran. Thomas is saying it too, and he believes they're going for pickaxe as well. I think we all need prayers for one reason or another. Yes, I agree. I apologized again. I apologized to him so many times. He had every right to be so pissed at me. But at least now, he's communicating with me. Time heals wounds. But I really pissed him. And that was my fault completely. 100% my fault. Thank God you're okay. Yeah, all across Tehran now? But again, let's wait till we get more information. Because anti-aircraft is loud. People can misinterpret it. You know. Let's wait. Telegram went quiet. I pray that he contacts me. I'm going to give him my phone number. I could swear that he might have it already. I put a joke in there. I gave him my number and I said, you can even punch me. Because I told him, you know, we always plan to maybe meet in Iran someday. I said, you can even punch me and move on from there, LMAO. I'll allow him to give me a punch. He's a big guy. I don't know if I want to take that punch. He's a big guy. He's tall. Sepp is a big guy. I just wanted to throw a little humor to loosen it up. Nothing on Telegram. Your English is fine. Don't worry about that. Your English is fine. What matters is that you're okay. And I would be, you know, just be careful. You can be here hanging out with us, just be careful. What you post, what you write. You know what I'm saying? They had the B-1Bs and the refueling tankers to do the job. Same thing Will is reporting. A lot of that chat is going on, but again, it's hard to get true confirmation of exactly what's going on, and we may never know. It just went quiet on what I'm looking at. I'm sure Will and some others are looking at World War III Monitor, maybe Shin, and some of the places that I'm not paying attention because I'm focused on really one thing right now. But they have ability to put links and everything else too in chat. But it did get quiet now. All of a sudden, just quiet. Now, what time is it? 8:30, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. It's 4 a.m. It's 4 a.m. in Iran. Daylight is coming. Sunrise is just after 5 a.m. So it's going to be daylight soon. Now, again, is this what the president was saying it's going to get? No. I don't think this is the big escalation. This could be just the same old thing we've been seeing for the last 13 nights. I think the big is yet to come. I didn't think it would happen tonight. What did I say? We're going to see the 13th night. I said this earlier. It's going to be very similar to what we've been seeing. The big is yet to come. And that could happen after the markets close tomorrow. Think about everything that's been going on. I haven't heard about any ships being fired upon and hit, whether the Houthis or Iran. Israel started to open up bomb shelters for their people. They're getting ready. It seems like car alarms must be going crazy in Iran, right? What's up, Tommy Latz? Where the hell have you been? Yeah, I seen that about the near Sepper Square. I just heard that Sohanek and Tehran was attacked. Oh shit! And Mohsen's there. Exactly, right hook. Well, I'm a lefty. It'd be a left hook. East Tehran. Wow. Again, Mohsen. Be careful. You know what I'm saying? But that's okay because there's accounts here that are talking about things going on in Iran, like Vahid and some others. But just be careful. I told you guys how Sepp and his mom were helping the people in Iran directly. You put yourself at risk, you know, and he knew it, and his mom knew it. That's why I was so worried. But Sean, if you're still watching, private message him. Yes, like Navy Mom said, be safe. Yes, I won't speak for him. I'll let him speak, but just be careful. There's Sean. Sean is a great guy, Mohsen. I trust Sean. Can you believe the time it is crazy that we are watching the collapse of the regime live while talking? But he's been here just like Sean, and there were other Iranians that have been here from the beginning. And I haven't seen him in quite some time. My friend Mohammed, that used to be in here, and he was in Mashhad. I pray he's okay. Oh my God, I haven't heard from him in a while. He used to always come in, and then I don't hear from him anymore. I pray he's okay. Oh my God, that made me think of him, Muhammad, and Mashhad. He used to always say, Bill, come to, when the time comes, come here. He was so friendly. I'm getting a little emotional. I pray that he's okay. Some of these people have been here since the very, very beginning, before the massacre took place. When I started first streaming about this. So, and yes, we used to get. That's why 006 is 006 and I'm 009. We've told this story. They actually thought we were working. We were for intelligence officers. Some of the Iranian regime bots that used to come in here in the early days, right? And 006 will tell you. Bean's been here. I mean, a lot of folks have been here for a long time. Navy Mom, Marianne, it's quite a few. A lot more used to come around then. Lots of Iranians. Well, remember there was an internet blackout. And, you know, they got to worry. They got to be, I'd be worried. I'd be very worried about going on social media. I mean, we'll just put a link. Let's see what this is. Telegram went quiet. Air defense down western Iran.
جان چه خبره
All right, the clip is looping.
جان
So, hold on, Telegram. Big fire wherever this is. The American aggression against an Iranian vessel. What the what? I'm keeping an eye on CENTCOM too. Why does that say 1 hour ago? Look at this CENTCOM post an hour ago. It doesn't say it's concluded. It says this. U.S. forces started another night of strikes against the Iranian military targets at 6:45 Eastern. This is the 13th consecutive night of strikes aimed to hold Iran accountable and diminish threats from the Islamic Revolutionary Guard's commercial shipping. But that post is showing 1 hour ago. Why is it doing that? Is there a glitch in the system? What the hell? That's bizarre. It started at 6:45. Well, then again, the post was a little shortly after 7. So yeah, that makes sense. Actually, now that I think about it, because it wasn't posted at 6:45, it was posted after 7. So it's still been like, it seems like longer. All right, so let me show you guys this. They took it off. They took it off. They removed it. Shit, I should have showed it. Allegedly, it was a ship. But now it's gone. They removed it. Will, anybody, check. They just removed it. Maybe it was bullshit. Damn, I should have showed it. Let me go to Shin. Oh, World War III monitor. See, that's why I got to jump on it. Because they're taking stuff down. They pulled it. Nothing I could do. A loud explosion was heard in southern Lebanon. Air defenses again. Tehran. That's what I'm seeing a lot too. Now it's a lot is actually happening. They're reporting in the West. I was looking how the Easterns pronounced Mark and found Bill in his live sheet. I've heard your name though mentioned on other platforms, Mark, just so you know. I said this. I've heard your name. You know, asking questions. So you've made your rounds too. According to Lucknow, Iran state media mirror air defense activity in eastern Iran to counter hostile targets. Yeah, we covered that. He looks at the same Telegram accounts, but he hasn't seen all of them. He mentioned one other one today, but he didn't put it together. It's one that I follow. I'm glad, Sean, that you're speaking with him. The internet speed is very slow. It keeps disconnecting and reconnecting. I could see that. Daryl says, my twin brother was a U.S. Air Force instructor pilot in 1979. He was teaching Iranians to fly jets when the revolution happened. Wow. Hey, you got? I'm sure you saw Tusi and seen what Pahlavi, his statement, right? Before they packed up and left, they invited him to come over and... Oh my God, Daryl. Oh my God. Uh-oh. I may need coffee to keep this going. After Iran rejected, I gotta go to his True Social. Earlier, Trump posted this: "The clown show continues." I gotta check True Social. I gotta verify that. I mean, he must have. I don't know. I don't see anything like that. I see nothing on True Social. He's talking more about politics. I'm not buying that one. A lot of misinformation out there. Okay, here's Vahid though. Here's more. Hello, I'm in Firuzabad. We felt a tremor. Could be an earthquake. We heard a sound. Our house shook. Something like an explosion occurred and the shock wave was very strong. We are hearing an explosion in Firuzabad right now, 4 a.m. That wasn't too long ago. A huge explosion. Where is this? Firuzabad. Where the heck is that? Fars City. Where the... I gotta zoom out. It's northeast of Shiraz and southeast of Isfahan. It's not that far from the Persian Gulf. Right here. They might be hitting the targets more inland, that they're firing upon ships. Who knows? But this is what they're reporting now. Somewhere in here is getting targeted. They're reporting loud explosions and shock waves and everything else. Unconfirmed. And that's Vahid. And Vahid is on the money, I'm telling you, when he puts stuff. The Iranian air defenses intercepted hostile objects in the airspace of the capital city of Tehran. They have? They have?
John. John.
I don't see any interceptions. I don't see any impacts. This is the same video. I don't see anything. I just see anti-aircraft. I don't see intercepted. Highly exaggerated. Explosions occur in the city of Firuzabad in the Fars province of Iran. So that's going around right now. Okay, let me see. Right? A lot of Americans think they just started because the media wasn't covering this properly at all. At all. I was complaining about that since the beginning. Where's the media coverage? Where is it? Where is it? We'll be playing this if it'll be a MOP. That's if they hit the mountain target. I still think a special ops is the way to go. If we're talking about pickaxe. 48 years at war with USA. 96 years at war with the UK. Wow. 420 for 5 years at war with ourselves. That's intense. Sean, that's powerful. We can rebuild Iran after the destruction. Yes, of course. Of course, there will be a rebuild and an investment in Iran. Bean says it's just Zeus fight, ZSU of some kind. All right. Ganji, the right-hand man of bodyguard and first supreme leader who escaped Iran, later wrote in his book, Iran is like a lady who has been pregnant for 100 years and still hasn't delivered. Wow. America's not at war. America's at the mall. Or on their phones, Daryl. IRG Sealing Fars News says U.S. struck a site near Kondab in central Iran where the country's heavy water facility is located. Now, at some point, we're going to hear this wind down. But it looks like they're hitting hard a lot of areas. But this is not the big escalation. I mean, how do I know that? I may be wrong. Maybe they're hitting a lot of vital targets right now. I mean, they're definitely targeting something that is of importance, right? Logic would dictate that. Isaac. Oh my gosh. As a brother, I pray for my brothers and sisters of Iran. Hell on earth for all these years. I can't say I relate, but I totally understand, Mark. Totally. And I know I can't get Sep to come on with me live for certain reasons. But I just want to hear his voice again and talk to him. At this point, Bill, I think we're at or almost at peak. We'll see. Double A in Tehran just now. Are you aware that Britain has a new prime minister? Yes. Are you aware that Iran threatened UK bases earlier today? That's Gina, yes. Yes, there are many Americans asleep, but many not sleeping and finding hard. It's a great question, Ryder. An unelected PM, yeah, he's interim. He's interim. He's just a replacement for now. Yeah. Too many innocent. We don't want to see that happen. But they were threatened today. As we said, it was like something like, as we said, anyone launching strikes against Iran is a target, meaning the UK base, the Fairford, and other areas in the UK, the bases where US is launching their B-1 bombers or anything else from. So let's see how the UK handles that. Oh, I don't think Iran will ever give up either. They'll take it to the grave. All right, Telegram went quiet. The Telegrams are the only answer for pickaxe. They have to be used after a couple of maps. We had this discussion yesterday, Thomas, for like an hour. And it wasn't unanimous, but it was close to unanimous. No way. Because of the precedent that starts, Pandora's box, that rabbit hole that you could see Russia starting to use tactical nukes in Ukraine. I mean, once you open that door, it's virtually impossible to close it. Once somebody starts using tactical nukes, that was the overall opinion by many. A lot of people, because I did a poll, a lot of people thought that we should do a special ops, go in and destroy it underground. That was the majority consensus on that. Don't just try to bomb it. Go in there and get the job done and destroy it within. Because I asked that question too. Do we retrieve it or do we destroy it? Vast majority said destroy it. I'm just saying what people were saying yesterday because we had this conversation, Thomas. Yeah, Russia's waiting for that green light. They might do it anyway. They might do it anyway. Yeah, Sean is another brother, Mark. I found my cap today. I was so happy. I found my cap today. And, once I feel more optimistic about what's going on, I'll be wearing it. I got my cup. I got my line in the sun. I've got the banners. They're going to go up once I get when I think that this could be going that direction where the people of Iran actually have a chance. You'll see all that stuff back up. I'm waiting. Alexa, turn on the living room light. Now, the question is, what the heck did I do with it today?
Okay.
It's here. I'm putting it on. It's funny because, no, that's not it. I found it, and watch. Now that I found it, it could be in the other room. I was so happy that I found it. I think it's in the other room. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. It's amazing. I freaking found it today. And now I don't know where the hell I put it. How am I not surprised? Is it this? No. You know, I was looking for that one. I just found that one now. I'm missing my Iron Maiden. I gotta find my Iron Maiden. That's got me going nuts. Where's my Iran? Here we go. I'm gonna go absolutely nuts now. This is the kind of things that upset me. Because I found it today. Oh my gosh. Oh, wait, I found it. I found it! That would have drove me nuts, because I knew I found it today. See? I found it today. I was so happy. That's how passionate from the beginning. I made my own. I made my own. And of course, this isn't far behind. I have so much stuff, it's hard for me to keep track of everything that I have. I have too much stuff. Of course. You know that. Come on. So yeah. Alexa, shut the living room light.
Okay.
I'm gonna wear this from now on when I'm doing these streams. Alexa, turn on the living room light. That's a little dark.
Got it.
Alexa, dim living room light.
Okay.
That's okay. Let's see what's going on. Nothing. Telegram, quiet. You saw Disclosure Day. What did you think? Did you enjoy it? Will did. Isaac thought it was very disappointing. Disappointed. Kat liked it. Will loved it. She loved, or I don't know, loved it. The end was good. It was like, I don't want to go into the movie again because I gave it like a review without giving out spoilers. The first hour was like watching a X-Files movie. Kinda vibe. But it definitely got interesting toward the end. Alexa. You know what? I gotta do it. I did it before. Somebody told me and I made it and it came out good in an Iranian dish. Persian dish. And I did it and it really came out good. I just don't remember what I made. But it did come out really good. And I enjoyed it. I just don't remember what the recipe was. Yes. And I know there's a lot of people that aren't feeling that either out there for some reason. Reza Pahlavi. Maybe because of the Shah, his father. I don't know. I don't know if it's that other group. Goldie, and Armin used to talk about it. What was that other group that even some Americans back up that group? And they're totally against Reza Pahlavi. And they got some dark roots, that organization. You guys know this. You thought the same? Yes, MEK. Thank you. Yes. That's because it's a lot of that, too. The MEK part. Yeah, the MEK. Yes. Yes, I spoke about, I referred to his speech. I didn't play it. Maybe I should. I do follow his account. I don't know if you guys really want to look at that right now. We could do that later. Let's see how things... But I do follow him. Right here, just to show you. Following. Following. This. We may do this later. I think we should. I think we should do that later. Alexa, dim the ring light.
Okay.
Freaking Fighter, Pilot Prince. Yes, I've seen those videos on Goldie's stream or somewhere. I've seen that. The Fanatic Islamic Communists, MEK. Yeah, I know, Rudy Giuliani. I was shocked when I found that out. But there's others. Oh my God. What? I don't want to see what you guys write. He's a prominent figure. I think he was in the Bush administration. Or maybe even with Trump's first administration. I was like shocked that he's all of it. He's all part of it too. Oh my God. I don't want to see because I know you guys are going to post it. I don't want to cheat. Oh my. I was shocked that he was a big supporter too. I can't think of his fucking name. But there's another big name politician, Republican, that is a MEK supporter. Oh, I can't think. I'm not going to get a headache and try to remember. Mom, I'm live. What? But anyway, yeah. I'm actually surprised. No, it's not Roger Stone. It's not Roger Stone. Yes! Pompeo! Pompeo! That's who it is. Pompeo. Mike Pompeo, thank you. That was going to drive me nuts, Eugene. Yes! Mike Pompeo. Oh, that would have drove me nuts tonight. Enforcer just went live? Yes, Pompeo. I'm glad you said Mike P. I knew right away who it was. Once you said Mike P., I put it together. I was not expecting that though. That he's like a backer of it. I'm like, what's up? What's going on? I actually I saw it. Engulf Iran, explosions engulf Iran as U.S. unleashes hell. That's what Enforcer. Enforcer doesn't really go live for like the first 10 minutes. They got all that stuff that goes on at the beginning. And at some point, I'll say goodnight because I'm actually... Do you guys want to see what Rezapot... Did you all watch what he said? No, Pompeo CIA. Do you guys want to watch that while there's nothing really going on? You guys could always watch it on your own time on X. I'll give you the link. It's not hard to find. Because it is, it's a few minutes. But you should definitely go see it if you haven't seen it. I would say that. Telegram got really quiet. Get ready for analysis with the worst jokes ever written outside Amy Schumer. Oh my God. It is worth the view. Yes, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to waste your time, now, But go. I would say, go check it out. Oh my God, Eugene. It got really quiet. I gotta check CENTCOM. It seems like it's gonna be an announcement soon that it's over for tonight. Do you sense that? I do. There's a lull. I was talking about that lull earlier. And Mosin, if you're still here, God bless you. Blessings to you and your family and all your loved ones and everyone in Iran. I'm still not seeing anything saying that it's over. The only thing is, what are they saying with this? And I mean, it's more than an hour, but that's how X is. It's like 1 hour. It could be 1 hour and 58 minutes. It'll still say 1 hour. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. I was just going to ask if anything else was going on. No, it got really quiet. CENTCOM stop strikes to watch enforcer. 006 says that he believes the end for tonight is soon. Tit for tat. Look, I can't say it enough that I've been saying it so much that people are tired of me saying it. And honestly, I'm not saying this, it is just my personal opinion. If Israel gets involved, they're going after the fucking regime. Excuse my language. They will go after the regime. And I'm talking about every component, every faction, everything. They're going after it. They remember they tried the Assembly of Experts. You know, they target top commanders of the IRGC, the Supreme Mouse. You know, that was the mistake, in my opinion. When they were all in the Parliament building, they should have hit it. That was an opportunity lost, in my opinion. That would have been, to me, a great move. But that's just me. And I don't want to, I'm not condoning violence or anything, but my God. You want to take them out? Take out the regime, the entire cancer. It's the only way. And hit the IRGC, Basij, security forces, police, everybody hard. I thought that was going to happen at the beginning. It looked like it was going to happen. Then what? A few weeks later, almost 2 months later, ceasefire. I was like, what the fuck? That is such bullshit. This is not the right structure. That is incorrect. Wow, I'm surprised they made that kind of an error. That's poor. Oh, man. I'm going to try to just quick. I have the image somewhere on my computer, but I don't feel like trying to search for it. Oh my God, that's poor. It's hard to get a good one. That is easy to understand. No. That is the washing machine draining out right now. If you're wondering, what the hell is that? I mean, I could talk about it, but I was trying to really find a graph that would explain it a little better, but I'm having a very hard time finding it. So, the Iranian government, of course, the Supreme Mouse is at the top. IRGC answers to the Supreme Leader directly. Take orders from the Supreme Leader. They answer to the Supreme Leader. Judiciary Council. These are like the top of the chain in Iran. Then you've got the Assembly of Experts, the Supreme National Council. I mean, there are so many different factions. The parliament, the police, the Basij. You know, there's so many factions in Iran that make that triangle, that pyramid of the power structure, how the government works in Iran. You just don't take out what we've been hearing, 1 layer, 2 layers, 3 layers. No. You got to take the whole fucking thing out. That's nonsense. If we're going to be real about it, that is utter nonsense. And that's just talking about the government, because if you look at all these places throughout Iran with all these mullahs and clerics everywhere, they're just as bad. They're everywhere. But those you could kind of deal with. But if you're talking about the power, the branches, how that all works, you got to hit it hard. Hundreds of these members. I think the parliament has what, 300 or 400 members alone? Right? You guys know this. Our Iranian friends know this. It's not. It's a little bit complex how it works in Iran. One gets removed, they replace it with another. The regime is built to survive. Not that you take one person out or 5. You got to take the entire damn thing out, or as many as you can out. And the Israelis know this. Because a few months ago, they had a list compiled. A target list. And who do you think was on that target list? All the ones you hear on posting everywhere now. Israel's not playing. They're going after them. And the one thing is, it's like a pyramid scheme. And you know what? The Iranian people are not going to complain if Israel targets them. Not one bit. Uh-oh, we have more coming in now all of a sudden. So I've been saying that from the beginning. There was an explosion heard in Yazd right now. 4:40. This is recent. Yazd has been attacked. Yazd, an explosion was heard at 4:40. That's what, half hour ago? Reports are coming in again. It's not over yet. And they're reporting it here too. Explosions in the city of Mashhad, southern Iran, just now posted. It's not over yet for tonight. 285 in parliament alone. Like, seriously. Exactly, Bean. Exactly. They've been targeting all really everywhere in Iran tonight. Somewhat similar to Tuesday night. And I'm telling you, we've seen videos. I mean, looks like munitions set off, they hit a munitions depot. and it looked like it was pretty big. I don't want to exaggerate and say massive, but I would say tonight is a. I'm not saying it's the big one. I'm saying it looks like it was quite significant. I'll say that. I don't like to exaggerate. Even if you erase the IRGC, you still have terror cells and supports. You're looking at least 5 million. I'm surprised we don't own the coast of the Strait yet. It's not about just the coast of the Strait. They want to get the threat of drones and missiles because if you're going to take the Strait, at some point you're going to have to try to push our Navy through the Strait to get into the Persian Gulf, especially the islands, Qashm, Larak, Quiche. Are you willing to do that without trying to create as much confidence level as you can that won't turn into a catastrophe? If you're going to at some point take the Strait by force, you better make sure before you put our naval vessels through that small choke point, through that strait, that you can protect it to the best of your ability. So I think they're working more inland now. They're still hitting Bandar Abbas and Sirik and other places, but I think they're also focused in more inland and hit those layers. Do you know what I mean? At least that's my own personal opinion and assessment. Because that's just as much as a threat. It's just not the coastal areas. It's inland too, where they can fire off drones and missiles toward our freaking ships. You know? Or our personnel. What if they decide to land in Qashm? Or Karg? Or Larak? And amphibious assault groups. You got to protect that. Because, like Bean said, the last thing that and the president knows this, if there's a mass casualty event or the numbers go up as far as casualties and those lost, it's done. Because even the right will turn on them. Some in the right. But that's all it needs, just some. Because they're worried, some of them are worried about midterms themselves. They're going to look out for themselves. At the end of the day, they're going to look out for themselves. So, you know, he has to proceed carefully. That's just my opinion. But see, that's what we were talking about yesterday, Eugene. A lot of people think that's what we should do, is do a special ops. Go in quick, cause some kind of a other distraction somewhere else, send them in, destroy it, get out. But go in. Actually go in. The problem that I was reading about, there's no blueprints, there's no real information. I mean, it is going to be one hell of a tough task for them to accomplish that mission. And the resistance on the ground. I mean, but they're the best of the best. If anybody can do it. Look what Bean is saying in chat. Well, that was something else. Yes, Navy Mom. Navy Mom, I wrote another new song today, and you should hear it. It's published. It's called Turning Point. Oh, no, Tipping Point. I sometimes forget my own lyrics. It's sick. You should go check it out. If you haven't already. Uncle Lindsay, yeah. But see, a lot of people saw him as a war hawk, a warmonger. You know? But the Iranian people loved Lindsey Graham. Uncle Lindsay. I forgot how it said in Persian, the word they were using. Uncle Lindsay. What's up, Thomas? And what's up, all up in you? I don't know, and of course, Navy Mom. Josh, I don't know if I said hello to you. That is the future too, though, Eugene. It's happening now with drones of all kinds, even naval drones. Yeah, that's the Jade. That's where we've been seeing it. Iran is getting hit hard tonight. We've been. Oh wait, there's a new one. Explosion heard in Yazad. We already reported that. You had to see some of the videos that were coming out of Iran. The explosions. It was crazy tonight. Well, of course, there's always that slim chance it results in death. Of course, that there's always that risk factor. Unfortunately, it is what it is. But what do you think the success of such a mission would be? And knowing that it is destroyed, confirmed destroyed. You gotta ask the risks involved. You know, you gotta weigh those. That is a very, very. Just think how difficult it must be for the president to make some of these decisions. I say this all the time. I'm not making excuses, whether you like or dislike him. But could you imagine him being in this man's shoes right now and making decisions like this? For any human being. Put yourself in that position. What is all this? All right, they're done for the night. CENTCOM, done. It's over. We said it was coming. It's over for tonight. U.S. Central Command CENTCOM forces successfully completed the 13th consecutive night of airstrikes against Iran on July 23rd at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. CENTCOM targeted military command and control centers, drone storage sites, communication networks, coastal surveillance sites, and naval capabilities. There was that video that they hit a naval vessel of some kind, then they took it down on one of the accounts. I missed it. And then the simple, same old thing, reducing the threat it poses on commercial ships, mariners, all that. I'm going to go to CENTCOM to look at the video because they usually associate a video with it when they make that announcement. Let's see what they got. It's over for tonight. And now they're all sharing it. Now it's Iran's turn. What? Oh, there is a video. Here we go. Here's the video. It's 38 seconds long. You ready? Here we go. I'm gonna shut up. So that's definitely a tugboat. And there are those smaller vessels. That's amazing, the precision, right? Look at the precision on that. Just think of the precision. Look how close that came to the tugboat before it impacted. That's just amazing. Look at it. Here it comes. Look at the projectile. Look at it. Look at this. Look at that. Now, again, the camera angle, it's hard to say how high above the tugboat it was before, but it ain't that high. It's not that high. It comes in at that angle and boom! That shit is impressive. Look at that. Boom! It does look like a drone. You know that, Eugene? You're right. You can't hear me? I'm muted? No, I'm not. I was muted. Mom is in the background. But you're right, Eugene. You know that? That's small. I don't know if I can. It's not going to work. I'm going to just try. Hold on. So I'm going to end soon because it's pretty much a wrap for tonight with this. At least for what we're doing. Let me see this screenshot. How come it didn't open? Oh, there it goes. Not that this is gonna help. Hell no. Fuck. It does look small. It does. Bean says it looks a little more like a GBO Hellfire. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They can consider that tug dual use. Exactly. Exactly. I'm taking that shit out too. That's not to say it wasn't. But then again, this thing is on fire and the tugboat's right next to it. You think it would be on fire too? Or caught on fire? I mean, look at that. I don't know. I mean, I would think that sucker catches fire too, no? Maybe not. It looks like it looks like it might be. It's hard to tell. I would think that catches fire too. I don't know. What do you guys think? To me, it looks like it's going to catch fire. That's just my opinion. But anyway, that's a wrap for us tonight. Mark, that might be something that is done actually on purpose. I don't know, because what if there's a pattern, I said this earlier. What if it's a pattern that they're establishing and the Iranians believe that, oh, CENTCOM's announcing, CENTCOM's done, they must be done for the night. And then, oopsie, a big one comes in. Oh, you thought we were over, huh? You were watching our CENTCOM posts when we start, when we end? Good. Keep believing that. And then, on the night that you say it's over for the night, it ain't over. I'm just saying. And the president, look, before I leave, and the president made it clear, I don't think he gives a shit if they know it's coming, because there's nothing they can do to stop it. Call it arrogant, call it confident, whatever. I mean, Iran knows something's coming anyway. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, misdirection is exactly. I think, it's just my opinion, this could be a setup to make them think that that's the pattern, but it's not going to be the pattern. Again, that's just my own opinion. I may be wrong. It could be strictly that they don't give a shit because they know the Iranians can't do nothing to stop it anyway. The only thing is the ending, because now Iran, like, think of it this way, and then I'm leaving. Iran knows, oh, the United States is over. Now we could get everything out of hiding, get them out of the tunnels. We can uncover everything, and we can start launching at Kuwait, Jordan, Erbil, wherever. Oh, it ain't over. They did. I know. I saw that. I saw that earlier, Will, about another wild berry warehouse. Somebody said that's like similar to Amazon. I don't know what the hell is this. What is before I leave? Can anybody answer what the hell a wild berry facility is? Warehouse? What is that? Is it similar to Amazon? What the hell is a wild? I didn't look into it. Can anybody answer that question for me, please? What is a wild berry warehouse? I never really did the research on what the hell a wild. I hear so much about it. Before I go, what is a wild berry warehouse? I know there's a delay. It is a Russian Amazon? That's what I heard. Anyway, Mark, Eugene, Will, 006, Josh, Eugene, I said you twice. Daryl, of course, Isaac. I'm just going to, Navy Mom, God bless your son. God bless you and everybody. Bean, of course. All of you. All up in ya. Ryder. Did I miss anyone? KJ was here earlier. Jade, my buddy. I hate to miss anybody that I see. Sean and Mosin. Oh my God. Thomas. All of you. Because I could spend the whole night just trying. Bong Water. All of you. Have a great night. Be well, be blessed, be safe. God bless our country. God bless the people of Iran seeking freedom, peace in the region. God bless our troops, their families. God bless our president. And praying for peace. And let's get this done. Let's finish this. At least get this straight, like Bean said. And hopefully, at some point, regime change where the Iranian people could take their country back. I know that might sound a little bit optimistic, overly optimistic, but I still am hoping and praying for that to happen for the people of Iran. Anyway, love to all of you. See you tomorrow at some point. It might be time for Apple Juice and music. You know that? I might start a whole new stream and chill out and I might do that. Will, stand by. Anyway, good night, all of you.